Illinois state parks are facing harsh budget cuts. With no money, state parks are faced with the challenge of trying to keep up with the mountain of maintenance projects. Newswatch's Anna Giles spent the day at Walnut Point State Park near Oakland, talking to one part-time park employee who says it's hard to keep up without a full-time staff.
Illinois state parks are crumbling, but the state budget cuts just keep on coming. A lack of funding has forced state parks to neglect repairs and maintenance, as well as reduce park staff.
And we're all trying to do the best we can to keep up, and we've done a pretty good job over the past several years, but we keep losing more and more people, and unfortunately we're to the point now where we can't keep up.
Mike Mounce works as a fisheries biologist for the Department of Natural Resources and says because of budget cuts, he's been under a lot of stress and has neglected jobs he used to finish easily.
It's scary. We're having to pick up more and more counties. That just doesn't allow us to do the things that actually in the long run will improve not just a resource but water quality.
Mounce does a lot of work at Walnut Point State Park and says the limited number of park employees makes his daily job of filling park lakes with fish difficult to do.
Just keeping the park open is going to be a challenge. I think they're down to one permanent staff now.
Charleston Parks and Recreation Director Bryan says Walnut Point's troubles are something parks all over the state will be facing.
Their biggest things is they're going to probably be hurting on as far as maintenance and upkeep. I just got a bad feeling that that kind of stuff is what's going to be lacking now that they're going to be short-staffed at the state parks.
In the short term, we're in good shape. In the long term, that's where we're going to have the problems, and they're going to be a lot harder to fix.
In Oakland, I'm Anna Giles for WEIU Newswatch.
The Illinois legislature has made attempts to fix the problem. In fact, earlier this month, the Senate looked at imposing a $2 fee on license plates to help generate money for state parks. But the measure failed 58-60. The legislation could come up again for another vote later. We should also mention at least 80 workers at the Illinois Department of Natural Resources have given notice that they intend to retire soon. A spokesman says all the retirements could leave some DNR facilities across the state without full-time employees.